Self-worth is tied to gratitude. Unfortunately, people link their self-image to their life experiences. When the world grants them their every desire, they feel good about who they are. When life gets hard, they believe they are unworthy. When you think about it, does this make sense? If I feel great about who I am just because my life is going fine, what happens when things go wrong? Does that mean I must now feel like I'm worthless? My perception of what's going on in my life shouldn't have anything to do with my true self-image and self-esteem. Just think about how many times the world has given you a problem to deal with. You had absolutely zero control over what happened, yet you still had to handle some issues. How did you know about this problem? Your senses alerted you to it. You saw, smelled, tasted, felt, or heard something. In some way, you had a sensory reaction to what was happening in your life then. Because of several factors, you reacted in a specific way. Your values, memories, upbringing, and other things made you feel negative about the experience. Does that mean you have to look at yourself in a negative light? It doesn't. When you have a lot of respect for who you are, you learn that your experiences are just events. They don't define you and shouldn't alter your belief in yourself. Express gratitude, even when life isn't great. Let's look at the other side of the above scenario. Life is going good. Everything around you is going according to plan. You can feel good about yourself when this happens. There's nothing wrong with that. You should feel grateful when life is operating according to your rule book. People with high self-esteem and self-worth always say thank you when the universe gives them a great reality. What they don't do is think negatively about themselves when times are tough. Expressing gratitude is easy when everything is lovely. You'll experience greater respect for yourself and more self-worth when you can find things to be grateful for during tough times. Expressing gratitude when life is difficult shows that you understand your experiences are not who you are. They are simply events that happen. You may make them happen, or they might be outside of your control. Either way, you recognize them as positive or negative experiences rather than a statement of your self-worth. Find something to be grateful for during the most challenging times. You'll begin to recognize that you are a strong individual worthy of your love and respect. Increase your self-worth by using the right measuring stick. Your best friends think the world of you. In their eyes, you deserve their love, respect, and time. They understand you aren't perfect, but still, they desire to have you in their life. The reason is because you give them great value. Being with you, talking to you, and having experiences with you is very rewarding to them. That doesn't mean you should measure your worth by their admiration. Admiration is an external factor that can be fleeting. It does not determine the person you are inside. How do you know what something is worth? Imagine you are shopping for a car. You find one you like. What happens when you look at the price tag? 3 possible things go through your mind. 1. You become very excited at the great deal. 2. You figure the price is about right. 3. You think the seller must be crazy to expect that much money. Worth is relative. 2 people looking to purchase the same vehicle might have different ideas about how much that car should cost. Because of many factors that can change from one person to another, you are the only person who can decide what everything is worth in your life. This is true of relationships, possessions, and experiences, basically everything in your life. It comes into play when cleaning that messy garage, cluttered closet, or spare bedroom. You get to decide which people, places, and things are worthy enough to be in your life. What's the definition of worth? Collins Dictionary defines worth as the following: the quality of a person or thing that lends importance, value, merit, etc., and that is measurable by the esteem in which the person or thing is held. The important part of that definition talks about measuring something by the level of esteem it is perceived to have. This is important. A dozen people can all have different ideas on what someone or something is worth because of how much value they believe it offers them. Your entire world is experienced through your sensory perception. So why then should you measure yourself by some other person's beliefs about you? You get to create your level of self-worth. What measuring stick do you use when you determine your self-worth? It should be yours and yours only. You don't measure inches and feet with the metric system. It's pointless. Allowing other people to tell you what you are worth is also pointless. Because of our society's always connected, plugged-in nature, we are more social than ever before. That can be both a good and a bad thing. Don't let this hyper-social nature of the world bring you down. If you're not careful, you can let outside influences and opinions tell you what you are worth. Measure your worth by your values and beliefs. If you come up a little short, change your life. Start living based on the things that are important to you. Don't act or believe using somebody else's measuring stick. Your self-image and self-esteem skyrocket when you start living your life according to your values, dreams, and desires. Stop worrying if you measure up to any other person's perception of you. It's truly unimportant in the big picture. Nobody is in charge of your self-worth but you. Self-worth is a hyphenated compound word defined in large part by its first 4 letters. It's defined by your self-belief, what you feel about your value as an individual. Your self-worth exists as a reflection of what value you believe you have to offer the world and to recognize in yourself. While self-worth is very personal and different from one person to the next, we often allow others to dictate ours. You don't have to look any further than social media to see how damaging this can be. Much of the interaction on social media sites is negative. Even when it appears to be positive, it can cause a lot of damage to your self-esteem. People truthfully or falsely show their lives as extraordinary in every way. The constant exposure to these claims can make you feel like you have failed. Your friends and family members, co-workers and neighbors, and any other person you encounter can sometimes make you feel bad about yourself. It may or may not be intentional, but it can harm your self-worth if you don't believe and respect the unique person that you are. Give yourself more attention. Learn a new skill or embrace a hobby. Do something new that you've always wanted to do. Think about the things that make you who you are and start addressing them more often. Forgive yourself for any mistake that has bothered you for a long time. Forgive yourself for any imperfections that make you unique and one of a kind. Work on your strengths as well as your weaknesses. When you try to improve yourself, make sure it's because you are addressing something you want to change rather than doing it for someone else. Address your physical health. Change your diet if it is less than healthy. Exercise regularly. Take some time to appreciate the things you do well. Recognize the things you don't do so well and work to improve them. Remember that you can change any aspect of your life if you want to. We have so little control over much of our lives. That's a scary truth when you think about it. One thing you can always control is how much love and respect you give yourself. You are worthy of a high level of self-worth and self-esteem. So, look at yourself with pride and embrace the unique individual that is you. 7 ways to boost your self-worth. Negative experiences can make you question your self-worth. Positive experiences tend to boost your self-esteem. While your belief in your value and what you are worth shouldn't change based on your circumstances, it can certainly be influenced. You can use this fact to your advantage. Engage in more of the following 7 self-worth boosters to elevate your self-image and raise your self-esteem. 1. Play your favorite song. When you hear music you enjoy, more blood flows to your brain. The brain then orders the release of chemicals and hormones that promote happiness and joy. What's your favorite song? Play it when you need a pick-me-up. If you routinely experience difficult days at work, play your favorite music before you clock in and on your lunch break. Music can boost your self-worth, and it just feels good. 2. Dance as if nobody is watching. Are you your own worst enemy? A lot of people are. Even in the privacy of their own home, some people may still be too shy to express their feelings through dance. If this sounds like you, it's time to change. When you let go of your worries and dance, you improve your self-confidence and lift your self-image. Your heart also benefits from the physical activity. 3. Perform a random act of kindness. Helping others helps yourself. It improves how you look at the person you are and simultaneously makes the world a better place. Perform random acts of kindness each day. From offering a smile or a kind word to helping an elderly or disabled neighbor, random acts of kindness make everyone feel good. 4. Keep photo memories handy. In the good old days before the internet, you had to collect photographs in big, bulky binders or albums. Now, you can store thousands of photos and images on your phone and computer. Collect photographs and images in a feel-good file and look at them often. Remembering past accomplishments and wonderful memories reminds you that your life is worthwhile. 5. Connect with Mother Nature. It feels good to go barefoot in the grass. Walking outside and feeling the sun's warmth on your skin is an instant stress reliever and mood booster. Spend time regularly with Mother Nature for a quick and simple wellness improvement. Fresh air and sunshine are free, so take advantage of them daily. 6. Contact 3 amazing people. Reach out and have a great conversation with 3 awesome individuals in your life right now. Fill your telephone call or text message with positive energy. It doesn't have to be a long conversation. Just reach out to make the connection. 7. Watch a movie with a friend. Maybe you prefer murder mysteries to comedies. Perhaps horror movies are your thing. Whatever type of film you enjoy, watch one with a good friend. This is a double dose of being kind to yourself because while you enjoy the film, you also socialize with someone important to you. The first thing you need to convince yourself of is that you deserve to feel good about yourself. You are a quality individual. The world needs you, and you offer great value to the people in your life. Whenever you are feeling down, try one or more things we just discussed. They help raise your belief in yourself and remind you that you are worthy of a great life. Well-deserved self-esteem begins with prioritizing yourself first. Some people feel really good about helping others. If you feel a need to help your friends and loved ones from time to time, you should absolutely pat yourself on the back. Good for you. The world needs more people willing to assist others without expecting anything in return. Unfortunately, some will take advantage of your generosity. They will sometimes be the people closest to you. Total strangers might be able to manipulate your good nature. So you have to be careful if you're one of those people always looking out for others. People who value themselves are often respectful of others. They assist when it is needed. They are different from those with low self-esteem because they put their essential needs first. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean you're selfish. Let's discuss a harsh reality. This might be challenging to embrace. You have so many wonderful people in your life. You are grateful for all your amazing relationships. Even so, there's one thing you must remember. It is your responsibility and yours only to take care of yourself. If you are fortunate enough to be surrounded by people who look after each other, stop immediately and give thanks. So many people go through this difficult life with no help. They are entirely on their own. You should be grateful that others want to share your life and its difficulties. While you are being grateful, shift a little gratitude to yourself. Say thank you to you. So many people want to be a part of your life because you are a quality individual. You add value to their lives. To them, you are worthy of their respect, love, and time. Now it's your turn to do the same thing. Be appreciative of who you are. You are in charge of your happiness. Other people may bring joy to your life, but it can be taken away from you at any time. So can your possessions, money, and everything else that gives you happiness. When you are thanking yourself for being the unique and wonderful person you are, imagine if you didn't look after your interests. What good would you be to others? You can only help others once you take care of yourself. You have to be in a position of emotional, physical, and mental wellness to offer those realities to others. Prioritize your needs above those of others. Then, if you see that loved ones need assistance, give it freely. Taking care of your needs before you help others creates a win-win situation. You feel better, and you are in a better position to help others.